Member for Hunter.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise today on the important topic of cost of living. And yes, Speaker, it is indeed a matter of public importance. Deputy Speaker, it's an insult to suggest that we on this side of the House don't care about the cost of living pressures impacting on Australians, and I won't cop it. It is electorates like mine in the Hunter who feel the brunt of the cost of living pressures. I understand that the rising cost of living is hitting a lot of Australians hard, including those in my electorate. Inflation is the defining economic challenge in 2023, and as it was in 2022 and in late 2021. Speaker, the government has been working hard to address these issues. The Albanese Labor government has a three-point plan for addressing the inflation challenges in the economy, and it's all about relief, repair and restraint. Speaker, responsible cost of living relief is something those opposite know nothing about. It will see us deliver cheaper early childhood care and education, cheaper medicines and direct energy bill relief. The only thing those opposite have been responsible for is a decade of wasted opportunities and warped priorities that left Australia feeling with falling real wages, cost of living pressures and $1 trillion worth of Liberal Party debt, without an economic dividend to show for it at all. Deputy Speaker, those on this side of the chamber are repairing supply-side constraints. We have started a long-term work to repair our damaged supply chains, which have only worsened the inflation challenge. We are doing this with fee-free TAFE, cleaner and cheaper energy, National Reconstruction Fund and more affordable housing. The no-alition opposite are hell-bent on taking down the economy at every chance they get by voting against energy bill relief, the NRF, the Housing Australia Future Fund. They are voting for higher inflation for longer. Deputy Speaker, we have delivered a responsible budget with spending restraint. Our Treasurer is returning almost all revenue upgrades to the bottom line and keeping spending essentially flat over the next 4 years to not add to inflation. The issues left to us by the no-alition. We know there is still a long way to go, but the plan is working and we need to stick to it. Deputy Speaker, despite the negativity of the no-alition opposite, cheaper medicines took effect on the 1st of January, giving Australians access to medicines that they need without breaking the bank. Cheaper early childhood education and care will benefit 1.2 million families from the 1st of July, something they didn't vote with us on. This means families will be able to actually afford to send their children to childcare, leaving more money in the bank to ease other expenses and giving parents a chance to get back into the workforce. Deputy Speaker, we have made sure that 180,000 fee-free TAFE places are now available to tackle the skills shortages. This will allow people to upskill and find employment. And Deputy Speaker, electricity bill relief will be a key feature of our May budget, and I honestly can't wait to hear that. We have delivered 10 days of paid family and domestic violence leave, which means those escaping violence no longer are forced to choose between their safety and their pay. We are building more affordable homes, including through the new National Housing Accord. Pensioners' allowance and rent assistance have increased in line with inflation to ensure people are not left behind. Deputy Speaker, we have also brought a new pensioner work bonus so older Australians can keep more of what they earn without affecting their pension. We are delivering on our promises, and we are making sure that we are putting measures in place to help those who are being hardest hit by the cost of living. Speaker, we are focused on growing the economy in the right way so that more Australians can benefit from good skills to get good jobs and have good wages. But the no-alition opposite just aren't serious about the cost of living relief. If they cared about supporting families to ease the cost of living, they'd support our cheaper child care legislation and changes to paid parental leave. If they cared about being able to afford things that they need to survive in their day-to-day lives, they'd support our initiatives to make medicines cheaper. But all they do is sit over there saying no to all of these measures that we have put in to have real impact on the lives of everyday Australians, like those in my electorate. And at the end of the day, Deputy Speaker, it's only an Albanese Labor government that cares for Australians, and not only cares for all Australians, we care for everyone in this country.